Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Allie.
Hey, I wanted to talk to John Jay about his Texas Roadhouse story.
Speaking.
Okay, I was a roadie at Texas Roadhouse for 2.5 years while I was in nursing school. So I kind of wanted to just talk to you about what happened.
Oh, okay. Tell me. That's cool that you guys are called roadies if you work there.
So every Texas Roadhouse employee is called a roadie. It's great. I love the company. They're super awesome. Shout out to the Gilbert location off Power in the 202. James is the owner there. He's great. Lindsay's his managers. They're awesome. If you ever want to go to a good roadhouse, go to that one. They're always busy. Always get on the wait list. Every single roadhouse will be like wait list of like hour and a half, 2 hours. Always get on the wait list if you want to beat the. Also, it's really weird because I've been to other roadhouses too, where they're like, oh yeah, you can go pick your steak, this, that, and the other thing too. You can do that at every single roadhouse. Some of them have people who come in and cut the steaks before shift starts, especially like the one I worked at because we were such a high volume roadhouse. But you still can pick your steak. I'm wondering, though, at what time you went in. Did you go in, like, right when they opened at, like, 3 or 4? Or did you go in, like, late at night at, like, 8 or so? Or did you tell them it was your first time there? Because a lot of times, if you tell them it's your first time there or you go in when it's early enough, they will, like, say, oh, hey, well, you can come over here and you can pick your own steak. And they'll do all of that stuff because you don't necessarily know that that's stuff that you can do.
I went to the one in Georgia. It was 8 o'clock at night, and I didn't say it was my first time here, but I think I looked it. Like I walked in, like, oh. Now the one I went to the other day was the one over in Scottsdale by the White Castle. You know that one?
Okay.
I was at that one, and that's the one where they didn't, and it was. I think I went there for like a late lunch, so they were
right.
It had to be like 1 or 2 or something like that, and I just got right in. I mean, I put my name on the list, but there was nobody there.
Yeah, and it might have been because, too, you were, like, you probably looked like you weren't from there and you never been, so maybe they were kind of like,
I was the only one.
A lot of times,
I was the only one in Georgia not in camo.
Okay.
Oh, that's
He's
still
not from
popping.
around here.
I also had sleeves on my shirt.
you probably should have packed appropriately then and took a pair of, like, water boots or something, or at least a fishing pole so they knew you belonged. So, but, yeah, so that's sometimes a thing. But even the servers, like, at the roadhouses, the servers don't necessarily always seat you unless it's like in the beginning of the shift whenever they're filling tables because they're helping the girls up front seat the tables. And so a lot of times like the servers will ask you too, like, hey, there's a steak counter if you want to go check it out, that type of thing. But when it's during like high volume, they literally get you in, get you sat, get you going because you're hungry. You've been waiting so long.
It was great.
Get you the heck out of there.
The server was great. Everything was great. The food was amazing. The bread was amazing. The steak was amazing. The side. And then I said, I didn't see the green beans. And the server goes, let me bring you out a sample tray of sides.
That's the best platter. I love getting that at
And the mashed potatoes were some of the best mashed potatoes I ever had. Like they were right up there. I said to Blake, next time Thanksgiving, we got to go somewhere with mashed potatoes. We come here and get the mashed potatoes.
I know. Now I'm craving Texas Roadhouse.
It's so good.
Over the weekend,
Did you try the peppercorn sauce at all?
I don't know. I tried a lot of stuff. But it's,
You'll have to try the peppercorn sauce next time. Sorry, Peyton. I totally
No, you're totally good. I want to try the peppercorn sauce too. I was just going to say how I went to this coffee bar shop area this week in like Central Phoenix, and I got this espresso martini, and the bartender made this like whipped cream, but it literally tasted like the butter for the bread at Texas Roadhouse.
Yum.
I literally it was so gross. I was like sticking my finger in my martini, and I'm like getting this whipped
sauce is
It was
amazing.
like so good. It was so good, but it literally
And you
tasted
can-
like the butter.
Yeah, and you can always like get rolls to go home too, John Jay. Like
No.
I used to tell my customers, I'd be like, you have to take them to Blake. Don't be mean.
no, I just they're
You
too
know.
That's
good.
so
Like
dangerous.
they're like each roll is 283 calories. I had 4 of them.
That's so
I know.
real. When I was
Well, I
in college.
used to give them some.
Our coach, when I played D1, our coach wouldn't let us get the bread when we were out. I know, it's a very toxic environment over there. She wouldn't let us get the Texas Roadhouse bread. So we would always ask the server in our to-go boxes to sneak in the bread, and we would just
my
eat them in the
God.
back of the
I
bus.
can't believe I'm just discovering this place.
Yeah, it's like when you figured out Amazon was a place that delivered like last year.
Yeah, like the first time you went to Costco.
Hey, have you guys heard of this Walgreens?
TJ Maxx.
Also, Allie's saying I didn't know that they're individually owned. I figured it was like a corporate thing. There's no way that you can individually own them.
No,
franchise.
Oh,
no,
look
yeah.
out.
When I first started, we had one owner, and he retired, so he basically sold all of his like stock shareholder
I want
stuff
one.
to another owner.
No, don't do that.
And
That's
he,
not for you.
He moved. Yeah.
Wow.
That's not for
Honestly,
you.
if you did a
need to
Texas
get one in Queen
Roadhouse,
Creek.
you would do
Rich,
well.
you need to own one in Queen Creek. Queen Creek, go.
That's
Just
good.
down there.
You want me to buy a Texas Roadhouse? I could just go eat there. That's going to be way
I would
cheaper
love
for
it
me.
if you bought a Texas Roadhouse, John Jay. That would make my life.
Allie, thank you so much for calling in. You roadie.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye. Cal, what do you got for 3 things we need to know?
The Pew Research Center asked a bunch of people around the world about the best age to hit some big milestones in life. And it made me think of you, Peyton, because you're 26 right now. And apparently, all the Americans in this, on average, people said the United States put 26 and a half as the best age to get married.
Better get after it, woman.
So you're 27 in a few months, right?
I'm basically 20. I was 26 and a half in February. So
Just past 27 was apparently the best time to become a parent. almost 29 was the best time to buy a house, and 62 was basically the best year to retire. So
the pressure is definitely not on after hearing that.
no, because I think the best time to get married is when you and your partner are actually ready. That's me personally.
I don't think you're ever ready to have kids. That just happens, and you just got to deal with it.
And then you adjust, yeah. So apparently receding hairlines are suddenly sexy. I've never seen White Lotus, but apparently on White Lotus there is a character named Walter Goggins that fans are claiming he makes the receding hairline hot.
He's the actor.
It is the phenomenon that even has a name. They're calling it the Walter Goggins effect. So experts are so funny because they're like, yeah, it's more about his riz. It's more about his charisma. You know what I mean?
How
the
he
way he
carries
carries
This is him.
himself.
This is him. This is what they're talking about.
Yeah, he needs to let it go.
No, it looks good.
No, it's
he
time
looks
to
pretty
shave it
damn
off.
good. He's one hell of an actor, man.
Oh, yeah, he's good in everything.
This is a woman who went viral because, and I'm wondering what you guys would do in this situation. She's a little torn of what to do. Her ex-boyfriend has asked her to reimburse over $25,000 because he contributed to household expenses in a home she owned. Throughout their 7-year relationship, he put money towards her house. The woman said that when she first started dating him, he was in debt. She paid less than $800 a month towards expenses and rent. And she's like, that's basically it. So why do I need to pay him back anything? So I'm like, he would have had to pay rent anywhere he went and
Right.
wouldn't get reimbursed from
Right.
from
He's
doing it
stupid.
to his landlord's house. So I'm like, probably not going to work there, but just bizarre.
Yeah, and I mean, you're paying for things for the comfort of your home as well as your girlfriend. Like, no, that money's gone.
Yeah.
Don't be like that. Don't be bitter.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Just
Yeah.
goodbye.
Count your losses
Yeah.
or whatever.
And that's 3 things you need to know.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.